One thing that those of us impacted by trauma are learning to do is to use the strengths of the adult self to help heal the wounds of the child self. So I've got a quick exercise this afternoon that you might like to participate in. And it's about, it just came out of a session, it's about what are the top 3 strengths of your adult self that you could call on and bring to your child self. And so I remember as a child, I was this really sweet, super sensitive, a little bit shy thing. But I was super curious about the world. I had a science kit. I was always finding things to make and do. My favorite book was called Make and Do. And when I thought, what would that little one, what would she most appreciate to get from my adult self? And the 3 things that came up were my seeing, my play, and my capacity to be with her. So the next question is, if you'd had all that back then as a child, try on how would that have felt to receive that, to take in these strengths that you now have in your adult self. And when I tried that on, what came up was a sense of something more robust about the internal structure of me, and a sense of something really loving around me and in the environment and circulating. So my third question then is, imagine having that now. What does it bring forward in you if you were to have all of that now? And the answer that came from me was a sense of adventure and spirit, and the capacity to act with purpose, a sense of trustful knowing. So that's an exercise that came out of a session that I just did with a client, and it's an invitation for you to try that on for yourself today. Number 1, top 3 strengths of your adult self that you could bring to your child self. What did he or she most need at the time that your adult self's really good at now? Top 3. Then try on receiving that as a child. Picture yourself at a certain age and try on receiving these things. How would that have felt in your body? How would that have felt? And the third question is to imagine having all of that with you now. Those strengths and that feeling that it brought. What does that bring forward in you now?